Good morning and welcome to Unity of Greater Hartford. My name is Rob Morehouse and I am the Secretary of the Board of Trustees. We welcome everyone here in the sanctuary and as well as those online. If this is your first time here, we want to share a welcome packet which will provide information about our Unity Center as well as Unity worldwide. As you leave today's service, our ushers are ready to share this packet with you. If you are watching online and would like to receive this welcome packet, please email us at info@unityhartford.org and include your name and address so we can mail it to you. Today, I want to remind you of our spiritual center's evolutionary purpose statement, which is on the screen. This statement outlines our common purpose, and it is: Unity of Greater Hartford transforms lives and inspires people to make a positive difference in our world. You will also find it on your bulletin and on our website's homepage, unityhartford.org. Also on the screen is our affirmation of divine presence. Please say this along with me. Together, there is only one presence and one power, active as the universe and as my life, God the good omnipotence. And now I invite our minister, Reverend Christine, to the podium for our opening prayer and meditation.
Thank you, Rob. Well, as we prepare for today's opening prayer, I'm going to ask our worship assistant, Kirk, to light our Christ candle. And that candle is a symbol, just a way to remind you of that Christ light that is within you and within everyone. It is that spark of creativity. It is that spark of love and life that so desires to be expressed through you. So as we pray, let's remember bring to mind our monthly affirmation. Answering the call, I light my power of love, affirming I am love and harmony in action. So let's bring that into our opening prayer today. I am love and harmony in action. I take a moment right now and every day to bring that to mind. I am harmony and love in action. As I do, a feeling of gratitude wells up in me. Grateful to know my truth. Grateful to be taking a moment to hear that still small voice within, affirming that for me, telling me I am love and harmony in action. I bless all that is of me, all that is around me, all that is me, as I affirm that as my truth. So let's just take a moment in silence to hear that voice within that tells you your truth. No straining, no getting, it's just there. Just do what you can to sit in silence and just be. Be in the presence of your God. And we breathe. We breathe knowing that it is all a blessing. We breathe knowing that we are grateful for it all. We breathe knowing that we truly are love and harmony in truth and in action. And as we embrace this truth, we say thank you. Thank you, sweet Spirit. And so it is. Amen. Amen. And so now I'd like to say good morning to our music director, Deb, and to welcome our Unity singers. All right.
Good morning.
And
Please
Kirk.
stand as you're able and
Kirk.
join us in singing our opening songs this morning. I Am So Blessed and Love Is My Decision. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed,
I am so blessed.
I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so loved, I am so loved, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so loved, I am so loved, I am so grateful, I am so loved, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed. And love is my decision. Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to stand on that bridge. Love is my decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision.
decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down the road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. My decision right here and now.
Well, thank you, Deb, and thank you to Wendy and Rob serving today as our singers. Good morning, UGH. There we go. Special shout out this morning to our own Reverend Christine, who's today is her birthday. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christine. Happy birthday to you. Kind of a special story associated with Reverend Christine's. It turns out that her sister Carol celebrates the same birthday. It's amazing. Her parents must have had one of those marriages where once a year there was that special time. Same time every year. Okay, let's move on. So I'm Kirk Smallage. I am your worship assistant this morning. I apologize for my Joe Cocker gravelly voice. Let this be a lesson to all of you that if you look back 2 weeks when this all began, it probably started yelling at the television set for the Yukon Husky men and women that were advancing their way through the ranks, and nobody was listening because I'm yelling at the TV set, except my poor wife Sue, and she just turns off her hearing aid, so that took care of that. So really, it was left with this laryngitis now for 2 weeks and just barely getting over it now. So too bad the Huskies didn't make it all the way, but we're still proud of them for a great season. So, okay, here's what's happening in our community here at the Spiritual Center. Today, after our Sunday celebration service, we will be offering one-on-one Reiki service right here in the sanctuary. And let's see, we are honored to be offering this service by our seasoned Reiki practitioners, and we do ask for a donation to help defray the building expenses. That's what it goes to. So thank you for that, and I hope you'll get to participate. I also want to remind you that every Sunday there is a prayer chaplain who is available to pray with you after the Sunday service. Today, that prayer chaplain is Wendy. Hi, Wendy. And she will be available in the prayer chapel, which is out through the double doors and then to the left down the end of the hall. Immediately after the service, she'll be there. You can also complete a prayer request card that is in the pew slot in front of you and leave that card in the prayer box on the candle lighting table, which is in the back right corner for me, left for you. And if you are online, you also can email your prayer request to prayerrequest@unityhartford.org. Your prayer requests will be placed in the prayer box, and like all the prayers, they all remain confidential. After 30 days, they are mailed to Silent Unity in Missouri, where they will be prayed over for another 30 days. And thank you for the honor of praying with you. Today is the last day for our special Easter basket raffle. The basket is on the high top table in the atrium. I think it's on the right-hand side out there, your left. And it contains an amazing book valued at $25 titled 100 Years of Daily Word, edited by Reverend Ellen Davenport. If that's not enough, we included a current Daily Word magazine, a Unity of Greater Hartford mug filled with jelly beans, 2 chocolate bunnies, a cute white bunny figurine, and a passion fruit candle, and a partridge in the pear tree. The last part is not real true. Please follow the directions on the atrium table for buying a raffle ticket, and you can do that by cash, by check, or credit card. And we will continue selling tickets after the service, but we will be pulling the winning ticket at 1 p.m. All proceeds will go to defray the cost of our building insurance. Winner need not be present for the... Right. Okay, good. All right, so if you happen not to be here, then you still can win. All right. Next, we have a new class that's starting in Sundays in May. It's entitled Practical Metaphysics. Have you ever wondered what is metaphysics and how is it relevant in your life today? Then join Reverend Christine for 4 classes beginning Sunday, May 3rd through Sunday, May 24th. And you can register for all 4 classes, or you can register for just 1 class. Although you are not required to buy this book, Reverend Christine will be using the book of Reverend Eric Butterworth, writings titled Practical Metaphysics. So please take a flyer, which is found on the atrium table in the atrium, and please register today for 1 or 4 of those classes. And now, if you would, please stand for our greeting time as we offer each other the Gandhi Blessing for Peace, which is a call and response. Then let us work together for unity and peace. And now, if you would, repeat after me. I offer you peace.
I offer you peace.
I offer you love.
I offer you love.
I offer you friendship.
I offer you friendship.
I see your beauty.
I see your beauty.
I hear your needs.
I hear your needs.
Our wisdom flows from the highest source.
Our wisdom flows from the highest source.
And I salute that source in you.
And I salute that source in you.
Amen. And now I will read the daily word that is inner peace. And the affirmation is secure in the presence of God. I am peaceful and strong. And the message reads, I find comfort in knowing I am never alone, because God is always with me and within me. Whatever I am called to face, I have inner resources to handle it peacefully. Peace dwells in the silence of my soul. When I feel troubled, I turn within. I breathe deeply and picture a peaceful setting, perhaps a trickling stream, the wind gently rustling the leaves, or the soft flicker of candlelight. I let tranquility sink deep into my heart. As I leave the quietness of prayer, I take peace with me. I am ready to face the day. As a peaceful person, I know that peace is my very nature. Harmony is my purpose and my goal. I seek serene people, places, and experiences. My soul feels at home everywhere as the peace of my heart flows outward to bless everyone it touches. And the biblical reference, may grace and peace be yours in abundance in the knowledge of God and of Jesus our Lord. From the second letter of Peter, chapter 1, verse 2. And again, today's daily word is inner peace, and the affirmation is secure in the presence of God. I am peaceful and strong. And now I would invite our birthday girl up to
Thank you, Kirk. Today, let's bring an intention of love and gratitude to this sacred moment of giving. And I'm inviting you to bless whatever financial gift you are offering today by holding it in your hands and in your hearts. And even if you're giving online, you can certainly hold it in your hearts. Now, on the screen here, and this is for you here and people at home, there's a QR code. Okay? And so I wanted to say two things about that because this is something new. And we haven't really talked about it too much, but I want to bring your attention to this. So you can, with your phone, bring your camera up and just bring that code into your phone, and it'll take you right to the website where you can give by credit card. You can do that right here in the sanctuary, or you could do that at home. Now, it's a new system that we're using. And so when you do that, because this is a system that doesn't cost us anything to use, there is an option. It's an option to give a donation to the company who's allowing us to do this. You can put $0 in there. You can put $1, whatever you want, okay? But it's totally voluntary, okay? And so I just want to take the time to tell you about that. We're going to have a flyer out next Sunday that will tell you a little bit more information so you can start to feel comfortable with that. Because hopefully we will be moving from what's on our website right now to this new platform. And we want to make sure everybody understands how to use it. So thank you for just listening to that for a moment. Thank you. Thank you. So no matter how you give, whether it's, let me move that, whether it's by getting some feedback here. So no matter how you give, your giving is divine love in energy in action. Your giving, even through that very mechanical way, is love energy in action. Sorry about that little kickback there. Oh, okay. I think it might be the hearing amplification. Okay. Anyway, when you give today, have a vision in your mind's eye, seeing it go out on wings of love to do its mighty work in the world, in this Unity Spiritual Center, and in you. And as you do, acknowledge that blessing of your gift. Allow yourself to feel as grateful as you can to the one true source within. And then join together with me in the offering blessing that you see here on the screen. Together, divine love flowing as me blesses and multiplies all that I am and have, all that I give and receive, and so it is. Now, before we go into our giving song, I need to let you know that immediately after the giving song, we are going to be showing a video. It's called Blessings by Brother David Stendal Rast, who is a 99-year-old author, scholar, and Benedictine monk. On my birthday, I really admire this guy. However, he has a very thick accent, okay? Okay. There are captions that you can read, but if for any reason you think making it louder will help you, just raise your hand and we will try and turn that volume up a little bit for you. All right? But first, we have a wonderful giving song by Deb, and at that same time, I'd like to invite our ushers to please come forward. Would you go back and tell? Is it?
Your heads, and you have a volume thing that you have to turn it down. They
I-
said they can't control that.
It's not Marie's. It's not.
Might be Marie.
That's what we think it is. Yeah.
I'll check.
Yeah. It's still going on.
You can hear
Right. I was just going to have you go back there and tell them that.
Be miracles
It wasn't on. Her mic wasn't
when
on.
you believe, though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often seems in vain, hope seems like the summer bird too swiftly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here, my heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I've never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe, though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. They don't always happen when you ask, and it's easy to give in to your fears. But when you're blinded by your pain, can't see the way, get through the rain, a small but still resilient voice says, help is very near. There can be miracles when you believe, though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. You will when you believe. When you believe.
There we go.
Bless what there is for being. Whatever it be, bless it because it exists. You need no other reason. Source of all blessings, you bless us with breath. In and out, in and out, ever renewing us, ever anew making us one with all who breathe the same air. May this blessing overflow into a shared gratefulness, so that with one breath I may praise and celebrate life. Source of all blessings, you bless us with humility, that down-to-earth quality that has nothing in common with humiliation, but makes us stand tall and acknowledge both the humus that feeds us and the stars to which we aspire. May I learn to practice and to honor in others this sparkling humility, which is the dignity that we as human beings cannot afford to lose. Source of all blessings, you bless us with imprecision, with all that is vague, close but not quite, all that leaves room for the more specific, the more precise, and room for imagination. May I know when to be exact and when to move freely, and blessed in the space so generously provided by all that is not perfectly defined, giving full scope to my dreams and my creativity. Source of all blessings, you bless us with memory, that sacred ingathering of the past that allows us to recognize faces, learn poems by heart, find our way back when we are lost, and bring forth old and new from its nearly inexhaustible store. May I know what to forget and what to retain, and treasure keeping in mind the smallest kindness shown to me and spreading its ripples for a long time to come. Source of all blessings, you bless us with change. In the seasons of the year, from snow to greening, flowering, fruiting, and harvest. In the seasons of life, from childhood to youth, full ripeness and saging. All living things keep changing. May I welcome change as a sacred opportunity to grow and savor in each unrepeatable moment in its fleetingness what is beyond change. Source of all blessings, you bless us with departures, for they are a necessary part of our journey, necessary for the arriving. May I always be ready to take leave, always aware that every arrival is a prelude to departure, every birth a step towards dying. And may I thus taste the blessings of being fully present where I am. May blessings help to sharpen your taste for the gift of life in its immeasurable facets. May you grow ever more blessed, ever more able to bless.
Yeah, wonderful. I think it deserves a little applause. I hope you liked that video. It's called Blessings by Brother David Standel-Rast, and you can watch it again on YouTube, and you might even want to go up to his website, grateful.org. And what I really liked about this video is that there's lots of things I like about it, but one thing is how it brings together gratitude and blessings. Blessings for what simply is, because it just exists, because it's there. It reminds me of that, grateful for it all. And the one thing that hit me as we come out of Easter was the blessing of change. Right? Blessing of change. Blessings of the seasons of life and nature. Blessings of all living things. And that it all keeps changing and leaves us wondering, what is behind that change? What lies behind that? And for me, the days after Easter, in addition to equating to a rise in consciousness, it also tends to be like hitting a reset button, you know. It resets from the weariness of winter's browns and grays and whites, right, into the spring colors of green and yellow and blue. Well, these days, I have been having trouble hitting that reset button. In addition to winter, I have grown weary of headlines, noise, and distractions that pull me away from a more grounded life. Anyone else? Okay, thank you. There seems to be too much, for me, unpredictable change. Unpredictable change in our country and in our world. Instead of us feeling that the government is protecting us, many of us feel wary of our government. Instead of taking pride in knowing that America has a way of looking as it's the America of peace. It's the America of peace and democracy and freedom. Instead of that, we see something different, just the opposite of that persona. So instead of stepping out and up, I find myself stepping in and not wanting to move. Yeah. And then someone sent me this video. And I woke up. I opened my eyes. I opened my heart, my mind, and my body. When I did that, I started to see the spring colors. I started to see all the blessings. I started to see them with awe and wonder. So this week, I am inviting you to come with me as we explore awe and wonder in our humanity. Next Sunday, Deborah Giddings will speak about the awe and wonder in nature, especially as we're just a few days away from Earth Day. And then on Sunday, April 26th, I will be with you to embrace our awe and wonder in our spirituality. But why awe and wonder? And can awe and wonder assist us in dealing with this strangeness that's going on in our country, or just perhaps of changing circumstances or conditions in your own personal life? Well, recently I became aware of a book that's called, and I gotta get this straight here, Awe, the New Science of Everyday Wonder and How It Can Transform Your Life. It's written by Dasher Keltner. It's not necessarily an easy book to read, but it allowed me to discover the transformative capacity of awe and wonder. He reminded me of all the wonders around us, and by waking up to them with awe, we can quiet that internal voice and feeling of fear and worry, as well as that self-critical nagging voice. But still, why awe? Well, the author found in his studies that because in our evolution as social mammals, those individuals who united with others in awe-like patterns of behavior fared well in encounters with threats and the unknown. In a desire to thrive, awe brought joy, meaning, and community, along with healthier bodies and more creative minds. So, to me, then, awe stimulates us to wake up, to raise our heads above the social media and news, and truly see the wonders in our lives and as our life, while also knowing that we might not like everything we see, and that's okay. The author, Mr. Keltner, defines awe as the feeling of being in the presence of something vast that transcends our current understanding of the world. It is a feeling of being it is a feeling of being in the presence of something vast that transcends your current understanding of the world. So vastness can be something physical. It can be something that touches our physical senses. It can also be an idea, a new perspective, an understanding, kind of like, well, I never thought of that in that way before. Did you ever have that? Yeah, of course. For me this week, though, I was still reeling from the possibility of World War III. So I wanted some extra help to find awe and wonder. I wanted to absorb its healing capacities. It was then that I remembered a quote from Mr. Rogers, and perhaps you know it. When I was a boy, and I would see scary things on the news, my mother would say to me, "Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping." So I started looking for the helpers. And I found the brave astronauts from Artemis II, which was NASA's historic 10-day crewed mission, which successfully returned to Earth on April 10th. It was marking its first human trip to the moon in over 50 years. Wow. And the crew set a new record for the farthest distance humans have traveled from Earth. As I looked at their photos that they took with awe and wonder, a strange new emotion popped up. Hope. Yeah. Hope for all of us. Hope for our country and the world. And then I read this message that they sent to all of us. Here it is. Trust us. You look amazing. You look beautiful. And from up here, you look like one thing. No matter where you're from or what you look like, we're all one people. Oh, awe and wonder. I was transported into another way of thinking about people, about humanity. I went from, what is wrong with people, to, wow, how wonderful can people be? Yeah. We can be helpers. We can see with eyes of awe and wonder. And we can develop a bigger, wider perspective. And once we start looking for awe and wonder in humanity, we will find it in our everyday lives. Every day, awe and wonder. So when I started to look around, I was at a grocery store, and I noticed this young man. He just emptied his shopping bags out of the cart, put them in his car, and like 2 feet away was that, I don't know, I guess it's called the cart corral, right? And but he didn't move towards it. He took his cart and he walked it all the way back to the supermarket. Now, he didn't even leave it outside. He brought it inside. Awe and wonder. I told him he was amazing. But there is the extraordinary in the ordinary things that happen in our lives. Now, many cultures and religions have a deep conviction that so much of the life that surrounds us is sacred. And we are that life. Consider your physical body. Yeah, sure. We can all complain about the things that have gone wrong, are going wrong, might go wrong. But just consider your body with eyes of awe and wonder. I'm going to read you some things that you might not know. Well, some of you nurses may. Okay. The human body, first, it's an incredible machine featuring over 37 trillion cells, 206 bones, and a brain that generates more electricity than all the world's phones combined. We shed 4,000 grams of skin cells annually, produced enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. I just want to know who checked that out. And possess unique tongue prints as just like our fingerprints. Humans are the only species to blush. Our nose and ears never stop growing. And your brain is more active when you are sleeping than when you are awake. So if you wake up tired, you now know why. But we humans can create. We can create ideas, revolutions, music, songs, buildings, drawings, paintings, clothing, and even new life. Yeah. Even when we are sick, there is the very real possibility that there is more within and of you that is healthy than that which is ill. Now, I got to tell you this story. Someone that I know had terrible back pain, and the solution, because they couldn't deal, nothing was working, was they cut the tendons in her back. Well, my look of horror, you know, became a look of awe and wonder as she told me that she would be perfectly fine without those tendons and that they would grow back. Awe and double awe. Wow. Being in awe and wonder of our human body and of humanity's goodness and oneness can not only bring joy to our heart, but can also bring us a feeling of freedom from our very worldly concerns. Because we know that being too focused on the ills of the world can deplete our faith and hope and can undermine our ability to create and collaborate, as well as our desire to develop love and harmony in our communities. Awe engenders that feeling that we are part of something bigger than ourselves, and that feeds our soul. The wonderful poet Walt Whitman wrote, "I celebrate myself and I sing myself, and what I assume, you shall assume, for every atom belonging to me, as good belongs to you." We had this sense of awe and wonder so available to us when we were very little. And perhaps you think you've lost it, but you haven't. It's there, waiting for you. Now, this is National Poetry Month. In case you don't know, I love poems. So I'm going to leave you with two poems. And one poem is very, very short. It's by that wonderful Sufi poet, Ruby. There is a moon inside every human being. Learn to be companions with it. Yeah. Now, the next one, I have to put these down because I have to move around a bit. Okay, this poem is called Sick, and it's by Shel Silverstein. "I cannot go to school today," said little Peggy Ann McKay. "I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox." Well, and there's another. That's 17. "Does my face look green to you? I don't know. My leg is cut. My eyes are blue. It might be the instamatic flu. I cough, I sneeze, I gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip moves when I move. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button is caving in. My back is wrenched. My ankle sprained. My appendix pains when it rains. My nose is cold. My toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff. My voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbows bent. My spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk. I cannot hear. There is a hole in my ear. I have a hangnail, and my heart is... What? What's that? What's that you're saying? What? You're saying what? You're saying that today is Saturday? Oh, goodbye. I'm going out to play. And so if that poem created even one giggle in you, trust me, you have not lost your capacity for awe and wonder in humanity. Namaste. And so if you would now stand up, and we are going to go and make an arch around the back so we can see the screen as we sing our peace song. Take your time. Holding hands is optional.
Shall we sing together?
We shall.
Let there be peace on
On
earth,
earth,
and let it begin with me.
let
Let there be peace on earth, the peace
that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we.
Let us walk with each other in
In perfect harmony, let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Woo! And now, if you would like to join me, we'll do the prayer for protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And if you would, please take your seats. As Reverend Christine extinguishes the Christ candle, we remember and affirm that the Christ light within us can never be dimmed, for we are always one with the divine.
Thank you, Kirk. Now, before I get into all my thank yous, I wanted to bring up our new board president, Maria Main. So Maria, if you would come up, and I'm going to grab this. Come on over, girls. Maria has a special... Make sure this
I was
is...
going to say, are we turned on? I'm audible?
I'm just going to turn this so to you. There we go.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Good morning, everyone. Thanks. At this time, I have an announcement to make to the congregation. Our wonderful music director, Deb Sally, has made the decision to move on from her position here at the end of April. She's accepted a new musical job opportunity, and I understand it's a little bit closer to home. Yeah. So in order to both express our gratitude to Deb for providing beautiful music for our Sunday celebrations over the past year, and to wish her much luck in her new position, I would like everyone to join me in a round of applause for Deb.
So Thank you, Deb, and thank you, Maria. So don't worry, we have 2 weeks to love her up. Yeah, there we go. Of course, what else do we? We always have cake. So a reminder, of course, that our prayer chaplains will not be up here right after the service, but they'll be in the prayer chapel. So if you'd like one-on-one prayer, please do that. And a reminder that Reiki is here. Of course, I want to thank everyone who helped with today's service. I also want to thank our Sunday board member on duty, who is Rob Morehouse, there he is. And if you have an issue, a question, you can't find me, find that man. He has all the answers. And perhaps when you came in the front door today, you might have noticed some beautiful flowers, real flowers, in our blue pots right outside the door. And so I want to thank Stefan and Candace for those beautiful flowers. Thank you. And after the final song, we invite you to join us in the community room for some snacks and beverages. So whether you're here in the sanctuary with us today or online, thank you for being with us and for bringing the blessing that is you. And as you know, we always have a closing song. So Deb, what is that today?
Our closing is Put a Little Love in Your Heart. So stand if you are able, and you can even clap your hands if you'd like, and sing along. Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Another day goes by and still we hear the cries, put a little love in your heart. We want the world to know that love will surely grow, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me, you just wait and see, wait and see, oh yeah. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. We hope the world decides kindness will be our guide, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me, you just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart, put a little love in your heart, put a little love in your heart, put a little love in your heart. Amen.